Hello everyone, welcome to Aptitude Jab. This set says that MBA Karo conducted 5 DILR workshops for CAT aspirants. The table below shows the number of students in each workshop. So for each workshop, we are given male as well as female students. And this table gives that it is given that each student attended only one or two workshops. The table gives the different combinations of workshops attended by the students. So this gives the total number of students. Like for example, workshop 1 there are 20 students, 16 students, 26 students, 26 and 23. So when we say that how many students attended the workshops, do not add these numbers. That will give us the total combinations. But some students attended one workshop, some students attended two workshops. Now we will find out how many students attended one workshops and two workshops. Now, if you look at workshop 1, it is also attended by 3 people also attend workshop 2, 5 people also attend workshop 3, 2 people attend workshop 4 and 6 people attend workshop 5. So we have 8 plus 2, 10 plus 6, 16 students attending other workshops also. Okay, so only and others. So I'm putting these two values in the same table. So 16 people have attended other workshops also and 4 people have attended only workshop 1. Now coming to workshop 2. Workshop 2, we see that this is also workshop 2. Workshop 2 and 3, 1 person, 2 and 4, 1 person, and 2 and 5, 1 person. So we have 6 plus 3, 9 people attending other workshops also. So 9 people attend other workshops also. That means only 7 people attend just workshop 2. Now coming to workshop 3. Okay, workshop 3 when we count. So this is workshop 3. Okay, this is also workshop 3. Now do not count this value. Why? Because this value has been counted here. Workshop 3 and 2. This is also 3 and 2. So we will not count this value. Workshop 3 and 4, we have 7 students. And then workshop 3 and 5, no students. So we have 6 plus 7, 13 students attending other workshops. So 13 students attend only workshop 3. Now coming to workshop 4. So we have 2 people attending workshop here. 2 people attending this workshop 4. And we have 7 people attending workshop 4. Now if you look at this value 2. So this has already been counted here. 2 people attending workshop 2 and 4 counted twice, so we will not count it again. Then 3 and 4 has also been counted. These 7 people are the same set of people, so we will not count this. Workshop 4 and 5, we have 5 people, so total of 16 people attend workshop 4 and others, so 10 people will attend only workshop 4. Now coming to workshop 5, it is easy because only these people will attend workshop 5, the other workshops than 5, because we do not see in the horizontal rows, we do not have workshop 5. So this is 9, 9 plus 5, 14. So 14 people attend workshop 5 and others. So 9 people will attend only workshop 5. Now how to count the number of people who attended the workshops? So these are the people who attended 2 workshops and these are the people who attended only 1 workshop. So add these, the one on the above row and the total of this table excluding these values. Okay, one approach is this, or the other approach is, we will see in both approaches the total will come out same. So this is 11, 11 plus 13 is 24, 24 plus 90, 43. So 43 people have attended one workshop. Or we can do this also. This is 25, 25 plus 13, 38, 54, 68. Now these are 68 people. They have attended 2 workshops. So divide by 2, we will get 34 people. Right. So 34 people, they have attended 2 workshops. Okay, so we have 43 plus 34, 77 people in all. We can add these values also. These will also give 34. So we have 8, 10, 16 plus 6 plus 7 plus 5, 22. So this also gives us a total of 34. So either you add this way and divide by 2, or add the elements in this table except these three values. Because if you see one of the questions, it says at how many students attended more than one workshop, and if you considered these values you would have got the total as 44, which is one of the options, which is in fact incorrect. So 34 students have attended two workshops and 43 students have attended only one workshop. So total 77 students. Now coming to the next question, for which workshop was the percentage of students attending that workshop alone was the highest? So if you look at this is alone and total. So if you look at the data, it is only 20%. This is 43%. This is 50%. Okay, this is again less than 50, less than 50. So workshop 3 has the highest, 50% people attending only workshop 3. At least how many males attended more than one workshop? Okay, so now this is only one workshop, this is others also. So we will count at least how many men will attend more than one workshop. So in this there are 12 male people. Okay, and four people have attended only one workshop. Okay, we have to find minimum more than one. So we will assign all four male here, so we will be left with 8 males still. If we assign all 7 male here, we will be left with 2 males. If we assign all 13 here, we will be left with 3 males. If we assign all 10 here, will be left with 1 male. Okay, and if we assign all 9 men here, we will be left with 1. So the minimum we can have is 8 plus 2 10, 10 plus 3 13, 14 and 15. So we have at least 15 male who will attend more than one workshop. So what we do is we assign all the males to only one workshop. So whatever remains, that will be the minimum for more than one workshop. So we are getting a total of 15 such males. Okay, next question. It is independent of the previous question. It says if an equal number of students attended only workshop 4, at most how many females attended only workshop 3? Okay, so now let us look at workshop 4. So we have male and female, only 4, and others also. So we have a total of 10 males, so 16, 10, 11 males and 5 15 females in workshop 4. Okay, now only 4 is attended by 10 people. So the question says if an equal number of students attend only workshop 4. Okay, it should be ideally male and female, male and female students. Okay, so sorry for that, uh, the text missing here. Equal number of male and female students. So equal number of male and female students means out of these 10, 5 should be male and 5 should be female. Now others, there will be 6 male and 10 females. Okay, so that is the distribution. For others, we have 16 students, not 15 students, 26, 10 and 16. Yes, so 16 students others, and out of them 10 are female. Okay, now we need to maximize females in workshop 3. Okay, now coming to workshop combination of workshop 4 with others. Okay, we have with 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 5. With workshop 1 we have 2 students attending. Okay, with workshop 2 we have 2 students attending. With workshop 3 we have 7, and with workshop 5 we have 5, but we have to deal with only workshop 3. Okay, now there are 6 male and 10 female students, right? So we need to, we need to maximize females attending only workshop 3. Now, if you see workshop 4 and 3, there are 7 students and maximum 6 can be male because only 6 males can attend more than one workshop for people attending workshop 4. So we can give maximum 6 male and 1 female. So there is compulsory that 1 female out of this has to be present here. Now in workshop 3 we have 10 females. So workshop 3 is attended by uh, a total of 10 females, and 1 female has to be from workshop 4, that is compulsory. So maximum we can have 9 females who attend only workshop 3. So we cannot have all these 10. 1 female has to come from this part as well. So that is why we can have maximum 9 here. So this was the solution to the set and the answers to the questions.